Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Christy. Today I'm showing you an easy and delicious albondigas soup, which is basically a meatball soup recipe. So stay tuned for the video. Also, I wanted to mention my mom helped me out with this video, so you'll see her as well. Thanks to you, Mom, for the help. Here are the vegetables you'll need. You'll need garlic, red potatoes, carrots, Roma tomatoes, 1 yellow pepper, onion, Mexican squash, and cilantro. You'll also need chicken bouillon, 2 eggs, rice, breadcrumbs, oregano, and not pictured is a tomato bouillon. For the meatballs, you'll need 2 pounds of ground pork and 1 pound of ground beef, or you can do equal parts ground beef and equal parts ground pork, or you can use ground turkey as well. To start off, we're gonna roughly dice tomato, onion, and yellow pepper. You can also add more pepper if you like it to be more spicy, but I've only added 1. So dice up the onion. It doesn't have to be thinly diced or small. This is just a rough chop. So go ahead and dice that up and put it in a container. Also start dicing up your tomato and adding that to the container as well. Again, it doesn't have to be thinly chopped. Just a rough dice is fine. I also chopped up 1 of the yellow peppers, so those can be chopped as big or small as you prefer. In total, I chopped up 1 whole onion, 3 tomatoes, 1 pepper, and 2 garlic cloves. In a saute pan, add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and let that heat up for about a minute. So go ahead and add the chopped up ingredients: tomato, onion, pepper, and garlic. Go ahead and add salt and pepper. It's about 1 tablespoon for each one. Stir together all the ingredients and let that cook for 5 to 7 minutes until the tomato has cooked down and everything is combined. So go ahead and add the sauteed vegetables into a large stock pot. Go ahead and add water. We added about 12 cups of water to this pot, and it's about a little more than half of the pot of water. I added 2 more cubes of the Knorr chicken bouillon to give it flavor. Stir it all up and cover it and leave it on medium heat. That's cooking. We're gonna cut up the rest of our vegetables: carrots, potatoes, and the Mexican squash. Make sure you remove all the ends of the squash, the carrot, and these also just need a rough chop. And don't chop them so thinly because they will fall apart when they're cooking. Cut the potatoes into 4s and put together with the squash. Since the carrots take a little longer to cook, go ahead and add those first. Now we're ready to assemble the meatballs. These require a thin chop or a small chop because they do need to all be incorporated. So go ahead and chop up the onion, the tomato, the cilantro, and add all the rest of the ingredients. Here's my mom showing you how to easily chop up cilantro. You roll it up and then you chop it up. It's easier that way. In a large bowl, go ahead and add your ground meat. I used, again, 2 pounds of pork and 1 pound of ground beef. Here's what we will generously flavor the meat. So salt and pepper to taste. Here's the fun part. You can use your hands or a spoon, whatever's more comfortable for you. Just go ahead and incorporate the salt and pepper into the meat. Go ahead and add the diced up ingredients, tomato, onion, cilantro, and breadcrumbs. We added about 2.5 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. We also added a tablespoon of minced garlic and a 1/2 cup of white rice. Also add 2 whole eggs. This will help the breadcrumbs keep everything together. Add in 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. So use your hands or a spoon, whatever is easiest for you, to mix everything up and make sure everything is completely combined. Should look like this when you're done. We also added another 1/2 cup of white rice directly into the pot, but this is optional. So using your hands again, you're going to pick up some of the meat and shape it into a ball and throw it directly into the pot. Make sure not to make them too big or too small because they may fall apart. Continue this step until you're all done with the meat. It should look like this. Here's where you add 1 cube of tomato bouillon and go ahead and mix it to incorporate it all. Go ahead and cover it and wait 5 minutes. This is where we'll add the squash and the potatoes, and you can add other vegetables that you'd prefer. You can add celery or chayote, whatever you'd like. Stir it all up and make sure everything's well combined. Also, right now is the chance to adjust the salt, so if more is needed, go ahead and add it. If not, then go ahead and put the cover on and wait 15 to 20 minutes or until the potatoes and the squash are cooked through. Here's the final product. I've paired it with some queso fresco, a salsa of your choice, and tortillas. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it.